Greetings and salutations. My name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. And I want to do another ship. Well, that was a surprise. He's going to build another ship. Yeah, but I was inspired by the last one. I want to make a surveillance vessel, like an observational type deal. So I was thinking maybe a spy ship, but maybe just a pure observation vessel. So it could be used for spying or for just like scientific observation. So how are we going to do this? Well, first of all, we're going to make this a platform here. Actually, we're going to rip that off, and we're going to move him down one. No, we're not. We're going to move him to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So I'm thinking, right, let's mock up our spaceship. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking having a navigation bridge type thing here. Living quarters, then maybe coming up or down and having an observation deck. Unless I do up and down and have an observation deck and have it like a horizontally orientated building. Oh, you know what? We could. Oh, I like that idea, GW. Have this like barbell thing. Okay, and we could use our hubs, our space station hubs. All right, so let's oh, kudu. There we go. Sometimes blocks don't do right. And so what did I call those? ST. Slice cap pod. Station pod. I'm just gonna plop down that pod just to see. Just to see. Just to see, just to see. This will make a great. Actually, this is enormous for the deck of a ship, or a bridge of a ship. But this is not going to be a small vessel. This is going to be a huge thing, I think. No, this is going to be the... Hold on, undo. I want this to be... I don't know what I want this to be anymore, so we're going to get rid of these. And let's come here, drive a hub. Hub elevator, an elevator hub even. Seems like some of these doors don't work right. But we will work with that later. And a spot for an elevator. Okay. So I want this to be the central hub, and this is how wide and how tall. It is probably going to be like 30, 35 on the nose. And it's going to be like 8 tall, 9 tall. 35 by 9. So we're going to undo that. We're going to throw up some lefty-righty symmetry. We're going to come to this panel and look at our width. 7, 15, 23, 31, 2, 3, 5. All right. So that means I should be able to paste one of these and have it line up properly. Well, I know that's not right. I know that's not right. Don't at me. How? It's 35. It's 35 by 35, isn't it? Undo. So let's get us another 35. Put that on some fronty-backy symmetry. 35. All right. So now let's throw us up some of this. And that. And that. And that, apparently. Oh, I can't delete the core. Good. That wasn't my plan. And so now, that's forward. So let's go this way a bit. So we are 37. 37. Oh, no. Waiting for that number to change to 39. 39. There we go. We need to come down. Hold up. It's 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 tall. So that means we can probably paste. Oh, we don't want to paste anything yet. Paste this right there. There we go. And then that should allow us to put. Oh no, I don't not like that. Paste. Is that the one? Oh, well, it's gonna have to work. I can adjust it, dummy. Okay, we can adjust that. It'll work out fine. So that means I can then theoretically move, replace, pick with camera, get rid of all of them. Move mode. There we go. So that means I should be able to then take a pod, clear that, load and paste it here, and have the core right in the middle. Awesome. I am one off, which is just fine. Okay. So let's throw up some doors in here. Bleh. All right, door. A, admin load, spawn docked. And then we're going to put B here. Admin load, spawn docked. And I know some of these doors didn't work right the last time I did this. I think it had to do more with symmetry than it did with anything else. A. A. There we go. And B. All right. And those doors are... Oh, hello. Those doors are working properly. You, A. And you are B. And those doors function properly. You, A. And you, B. Yep, this is the one that's broken. All right. Let's see. We're going to put a mark here that that one is broken. And that was everybody. Oops, that's everybody. Okay. This one just goes off to the bridge, and we're going to have more stuff off these sides. Probably living quarters coming off of these. And probably maintenance and stuff coming off this side. Cool, huh? All right, living quarters, living quarters. Then we will have an elevator going up to an observation deck and an elevator coming down to an observation deck. So living quarters and... All right, so living quarters, engines, systemy stuff. Is this shouldn't be requiring lots of systemy stuff. Shouldn't. I'm going to get rid of these handles because these handles are no longer required. All right. . Now, should this be a science vessel or pure observation? Hmm. Because I guess I could have two decks. And do I really want a... I don't think I want an elevator deck. But first, let's fix this. All right, what are you going to? You're going to that button. All right, what is that button? Oh, you are that button. Shouldn't you be, like, connected to, like, a flip-flop or something? Shouldn't there be a flip-flop? Oh, it's connected to that button, which is a flip-flop in the ceiling. All right. You are connected to you, which connects to you. And I'm guessing these are supposed to connect to... Oh, no. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a 5 by 5, 5 by 400, 5 by 5 by 5, and we are going to come down. We're going to set an app filter to docked entities, and we're going to slash destroy entity, and we're going to grab you and obliterate you as well. And we're also going to come down here to remove, and we're going to take you down to 4 instead. 4. No, 4 instead, and delete you, and delete you. Oh, why not delete the whole syncing thing? All right, there you go. And let's take off remove mode, and let's copy selection from here to here. Let's paste it in because we know that works. So then get our logic in, and we're going to put a, and a B. B. There we go. Awesome. And you know what? I don't think I want an elevator. You don't want an elevator? What's wrong? Who are you? I know I love elevators, but this time, since this is supposed to be a fancy dancy science-y ship, I want it to be fancy dancy. That doesn't seem right. That is not right. Okay. So instead of having a fancy dancy elevator, we're gonna have a fancy dancer transporter to go in between levels. And I hear you cry, because I've heard people in the past cry, you can't do that, it'll turn off all your shields, and you will die a miserable, horrible death in the dark, unforgiving void of space. It only turns off shields when you jump between entities. Intra-entity travel, that isn't travel between, or traveling within an entity itself, does not trigger, does not cause shields to fall. So I can do this just fine, thank you. Undo, 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 undo. Let's set some of this symmetry up. Yeah, I got you already. So we're gonna knock these out, and we're gonna replace them with these. All right. I'm gonna knock those out, and we're gonna replace those with these. Awesome. So we have a large transporter pad here, but hey, you can activate it, and everything here will get transported. You need to move whole teams of scientists at once. And now that we have that done, let's copy selection, and we're gonna grab this handle down here. And we're going to grab this handle over here, and we're going to call this a ST hub transporter. Awesome. So now that all my doors work and I have the transporter set up, and we're going to change your name to main deck. All right. You get the main deck, and that comes out to the... Oh, I'm off one. How did I do that? All right, we have to rip everything up. No, we're not going to rip everything apart. We're just going to... We're just going to do this and pretend nothing ever happened. Everything's fine. You were talking about, you weirdos. Okay. That's to remind myself the ship's all off-center by one. So I can't use the core as a... Of course, you shouldn't be flying with the core in this thing anyway. Right, so that was fun. So the base of our observation vessel is in place. So now we need to work on the rest of it. So I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.